Alright folks, so today we're going to be looking at how to play Fleetwood Mac's Songbird on solo fingerstyle guitar. And there's a free tab in the description below for the section that we'll be covering today. So two things to kick off. The first is we're in DADGAD, which means 3 of the strings have to go down a tone. So that's your top string, your bottom string, and your second string all go down a tone, so you end up with D, A, D, G, A, D. Second thing is we're going to use a capo on fret 3, and this brings us into the key of F major, which I'm pretty sure is the key of the original tune. So we're going to be looking at the verse part today, which is one of the simplest but best sounding sections of the song. And we're going to start off on, what's that, fret 7 sliding to 9. So that's nice and easy. Third string. Now once we get there, we want to sustain that note and play a harmonic on fret 12 of the 4th string up. Now, how to play harmonics, if you don't know, is you just rest your finger on the string, so you don't actually want to depress the string at all, you want to keep it kind of nice and straight. Rest your finger on the string and over the metal fret, where usually you would kind of fret, push down in the wood, we want to be directly over the metal, and then come away after you've picked the note. We want that harmonic to ring out, and then we're going to go back here to fret 5, that's our bass note, and then fret 4 on the 3rd string, and we want those 3 notes, the harmonic and those 2 notes, to ring out together, so we end up with. Next we're going to stay here. We don't have to do anything with our left hand here, we're just going to pick a few strings with our right hand. So we're going to go. Okay, so bottom string, top string, and then strings 1, 3, 2. And while you're sitting here, because your left hand doesn't actually have to do anything, you can give your neck a little bit of a wobble. Once we've done that, we're going to move back to the 2nd fret on the 3rd string up with our index finger. This is a little bit of a tricky position, but we're going to put our middle finger on the string above. And then we're going to prepare for a hammer-on that 4th string. So that's middle finger, hammering on to little finger from frets 2 to 4. And what we're doing there is we're hitting the 3rd string up where this 2 is. And then we're going to pinch 2 strings together. So the top string and the 4th string, but we're going to split the notes slightly so they're not picked exactly the same time. And then straight away, we're going to hammer onto that 4. Okay, so we end up with this. And then open B string, which is now an A, which is actually a C. Once we've done that, we just have to hit like 5 more open strings. So we just go top string, 5th string, open 3rd, open 2nd, open 1st. And you can play those real quietly in the background if you think like the melody sort of finishes here and then the rest is just kind of like you're pretending to be a little bit of a piano in the background. Alright, so that's the first section of the verse. The second section of the verse goes like this. Okay, so it starts off the same, but once we get to the bass note here, we're going to play another harmonic. This time we'll have to play the harmonic entirely with one hand, so like you touch the harmonic node point on the 12th fret with your index finger, and then you pick it with another finger of the same hand. So I actually use my middle finger, but most people use their ring finger or their thumb, whatever you want to do, doesn't make a difference. Okay, so while we'll have all of those notes ringing out, we're going to play the 4th fret of the bottom string, 7th fret of the 2nd string, and then the open bottom string. Same as before, you give it a bit of a shake here because you're going to stay here next. And we're going to go. So no movement here. All we need to do with our right hand is pinch the top and bottom strings, but again, split them slightly. Bottom string again. And then we have 4th string, 2nd string, 1st string. So the next section then is like a series of kind of 2-note harmonies. So the first one, we're going to slide in from fret 3 in the bottom string and fret 4 on the 2nd string. Slide that up 1 fret. Then we hit the top string open. We're going to go down, and now we're on the 2nd fret of the bottom string and the open 2nd string. And this time we're going to hit the 4th fret of the 4th string. And now we're going to hit the bottom 2 strings open together. And then just like before, we have a series of open strings to hit. So I hit the top string, 3rd string, 2nd string, bottom string, finish with the top string again. So that whole 2nd section. And that's it. That's the verse part to my arrangement of Fleetwood Mac's Songbird. As I say, the tab for that section that we covered today is in the description below. And if you find that useful, let me know and I can do the rest of the song.